Who stole the pumpkin spice? It was so, so nice. Did they hide it in the rice? Did they give it to the mice? Who stole the pumpkin spice? The world's favorite recipe. Has it replaced the cup of tea? Who took it from us all? Who should we be able to call? Who are we going to call? Who stole the pumpkin spice? If you're going to do a video every day or almost every day of a process in your journal, you got to turn the camera on, lady. Okay, so where did I get this idea from? Frida Kahlo. Frida Kahlo. I did not realize she had polio as a child, and she was in a car accident, and she had multiple surgeries on her back to try to correct things and suffered greatly from it. I did not know that. Wikipedia, thank you once again. So I was kind of trying to go with a different thought process of the way I did it the other journal. And I got this, which is off of Amazon, and came in March. It came on my sister's birthday, March 22nd, 2022. And it's just a collage book, one of those cheap ones that you can buy. When you buy one of those things, they say, oh, others recommend these. So I bought a bunch of them. But remembering that I have my own. This is a magazine that I just did some wild and crazy things in. Some of them are by Buns. These are not mine. This is by Bun. And it's everything I have has a shrine to her. So there's another one of her printables. But it's just wild and crazy abandoned painting on magazine, which is one of my favorite textures. I don't know what magazine this was. Might have been an architecture. No, it might have been, I don't know what it was. A Time magazine, maybe. And there's about 20 pages in here that I did. So I pulled one out, this one. And it seems to be dark and gloomy. And a lot of her paintings were dark and gloomy. I really do not know a lot about her paintings because I just know her image. But they were dark and gloomy and a lot of times self-reflecting. Her back surgeries, she had one called The Column when she was, I guess, in bed. I know she painted like a papier-mâché piece on her body. Strange at times. No cruelty intended. She can do what she wants. It's her life. It was her life. So I decided to do this page. And now I think I'm going to do kind of like a back in here and put "Was it Frida Kahlo?" And let it go at that. I think that reminds me that she did have all these problems with polio. My best friend's sister had polio and never was supposed to live. She made it through like a year and a half in an iron lung. Blah, 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 blah. If you've been here for a while, you've heard these stories. She is now 75. Never was supposed to live. She's 75. Her rest of her body is deteriorating because she's had braces on her legs all her life, and her hands are her problem, and her shoulders. Carrying those braces and supporting herself has deteriorated muscles in other parts of her body. She went to college. She's an engineer. She was amazing, artist. She painted. She's still around. Sorry. She does paint. Her mom's still around. Her mom is 97 or 98. Anyhow. So I always knew as a child what polio was. And I had no idea Frida Kahlo had polio as a child. Anyhow, we're going to go fast forward because we're watching some of the Queen stuff here. And I've been obsessed about it. So I'm watching it. And, oh, you're going to love these C. Jenkins. They do go fast. There's not a lot of paint in here, believe it or not. Maybe I'm just not using enough water and thinning them out. I use a thicker application. I don't know. They go fast. Some of my favorite colors are getting very low. They're not cheap, but they are beautiful. Beautiful. And my fall palette that I still have over here and not put away from about a week ago, I'm loving it. I keep getting into it here and there and everywhere. All right. Fast forward. Making a backbone. Attempting to make a backbone. It won't be like Buns, but that's okay. And go back to Buckingham Palace. Thanks for watching. As always, you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love your comments. I love your comments at the end. The stories, the comments, the chuckles, the oh, you made me buy this. I love it all. Love it all. Love it all. So thank you. Thank you for your support. You guys make me come here every day. Well, I make myself come here every day, but you make it that much more enjoyable. So thank you. So in order to make a backbone, you got to have Stabilos. Here's another product I highly recommend. And I just made circular, what do you call these? The knuckles of your backbone. I don't know what they're called. Anyhow, it doesn't even have to look like a backbone. In my mind, I still know it's a backbone. And I really do love how this turned out. It's so easy. I highly recommend having a magazine and painting on the pages. Glue like 2 or 3 together and paint those pages. By gluing them together, you're adding a little bit more stability for the water that will happen. And if you love the crinkle effect, because not everybody does, and that's fine, you're going to love painting on magazines. I love this. Highly recommend having a couple things like this put aside. I haven't done any in a while. I haven't done any jelly plates in a while, and I'm itching to get at it. But there's only 24 hours in a day, and I sleep 23, so you didn't know my spirit animal is a sloth. Kurtie knows that. Anyhow, and our beach house is called the Sea Sloth for that very reason, because when I'm there, I'm napping in the sun. I'm ready, so ready to go. 2 weeks from yesterday, if everything goes right. So I stuck the missing pumpkin spice cup in the backbone. Anyhow, fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.